Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Mental Health with Alana. If you're new here, please click the red subscribe button and give this video a big thumbs up, as it would really help me out. I also have my own business where I create sensory boxes for neurodivergent people with mental illnesses and intellectual disabilities, all sorts of things. And if you're interested in checking them out, I have a link down below. Or I will also put up in the card a link to my video where I talk about my sensory boxes and what's in there and the idea behind it. So for this video, since it is very close to Christmas, it's very exciting. I love Christmas. Christmas is like my favorite thing ever. Today when I'm filming, it's the 23rd of December. So I was reflecting on the year that I've had and thinking about like next year and like what are some goals or some things that I'd like to achieve possibly. And I think for me, when I set goals, I've had to learn to be a lot more flexible with goals, and that they're not a hard and fast, I have to get this done within a particular time frame, because for me, I do have mental health issues. I am experiencing a lot of physical health issues, so sometimes I'm just not up to actually being able to do daily activities, let alone achieve other things. So I am aware of my health situation, but I'm not letting that stop me come up with goals and create some goals and stuff, and like some ways in which I want to like improve my life, or you know, in relation to other people as well. So I'm going to be sharing my 2024 goals with you, and just like a few things that I've written down of what I would like to do. Within the past year, this year's been really tough. I would say the worst year of my life. I'm not being dramatic. If you've been following this channel for a while, you would have seen everything I kind of been through in the last year. And since I'm doing very well mentally, which I am so happy to say, since I'm, just really doing well mentally, I've actually had the space to think about what I actually like and what I actually want for my life and for me, and things that I like doing and stuff. And I think, yeah, like it's kind of a bit of, I think next year is going to be a bit of trial and error. So, trialing things, putting myself out there a bit more, even, challenging my anxiety a bit more, and just trying to like live life a little bit more exciting and have some new opportunities. So yeah, but without further ado, that was a long intro. I'm very sorry. Let's get on to my goals. So I didn't really put these in categories, but I will say maybe like a heading of what the goal comes under. So the first goal that I have written up is in relation to finances. So I have two goals for this. So my first goal is that I want to save $10,000 within 1 year. It may not seem like a lot of money, but I'm on a disability pension and I don't work, and I have a lot of medical expenses. And the other thing that I'm working on alongside, this comes under finances though, is impulsivity. I am so impulsive, particularly when it comes to money, for numerous reasons. And I have just been getting really sick of it. Like, I just been getting really mad at myself all the time, and it's really annoying me. So yeah, I am going to try to save up at least $10,000. I think it's manageable. Hopefully. We'll see. So the next thing will be mental health. So under mental health, I have put get to 6 months self-harm free, which I think is very doable. I'm aiming for a year, but I wrote down 6 months just so I didn't overwhelm myself. But I think it's gonna be doable. I really do think that next year I'm going to be able to make it to that amazing milestone, and feel extremely proud of myself. The next one is to see a dietitian, which I have. I'm currently put under the eating disorder services, but I haven't actually got a proper appointment yet. But I want to see a dietitian for my anorexia and become more healthy food wise and ED wise. So just kind of figure out like what is the best food for me to be eating. I've also had a lot of like digestive issues, and I don't know if that's because I kind of ruined my body or whether it is a separate issue on its own, but I would like to get some help with that as well. So yeah, that is a goal, because I have seen dietitians, but it was either me being forced to see a dietitian or pressured into seeing one, and I wasn't ready to even listen, so I wouldn't take any of their advice, and I blatantly tell them I'm not doing anything you tell me. That's the eating disorder voice. But now I'm kind of at the stage where I'm kind of like getting towards maybe a little bit more in the middle, where I'm like, yeah, like I think I'm ready to listen to someone's advice, and at the end of the day, if I don't want to do it, I don't have to, but at least I could get some sort of like guidelines about what to do, because I'm kind of lost there. Okay, the next thing is I am going to attend an addictions group. So it's an 8-week program, a day program held by the hospital, the private hospital that I was in, as an inpatient, but they do day programs. So I'm signed up for the addictions day program, due to me wanting to stop self-harm, which is one aspect. And the second aspect is I want to stop vaping, which is something that I have been doing for at least a year now. And I've tried to quit multiple times, and I just cannot. It is not going well, and I've tried it over and over again, and nothing's changing. So I thought, I know the social worker who runs this group, he's really nice. He had individual sessions with me when I was inpatient. He's amazing and so smart. I find him really, really interesting and helpful. So I'm hoping that, yeah, I'm going to really get something out of that course. So that's an 8-week course. Then after that course, I'm going to do dialectical behavioral therapy. It's a group program. And that's also a day program run by the same hospital. I have done this before, but it was about 3 years ago, and I just need to refresh my skills. And again, the lady who runs it is a psychologist. She's amazing, super nice. When she saw me when I was in hospital, in passing, she was like really encouraging me to come back to the group when I left. So I'm going to be doing that, and I think it's going to be super beneficial because I find DBT the best sort of therapy for me, and it's helped me majorly, and I'm hoping that it will really help with a lot of that impulsivity that I've been struggling with. Also, what comes under health, I suppose, mental health kind of, is to meal prep weekly, so that comes along with the dietitian kind of aspect and eating healthier. But yeah, just to like have meals already made. This is partly because of my fatigue and not, a lot of the times I'm not able to cook. I'm not able to like prepare a proper meal, but I still want to be eating like proper meals and being healthy. So I've been trying to pick a day where I do feel a bit better, and then I'll just like sit down on a stool and like cut up all the veggies and cook everything. And I just sit down while I'm doing it, and I take ages because I'm slow, because I'm tired, but it ends up working out fine. And then I have stuff in the fridge, and I don't have to worry about food for the week, which I have done this within the past week, and it was really good. So I'm going to try to continue that. Okay, next is like under career type stuff. So I want to improve my Instagram profile. What I mean by this is that I want to take better photos, and kind of have more of a theme to my Instagram. I would like to start taking more photos of my outfits, because fashion is something I'm really into, and uploading them. And I have all the resources, like I have this amazing camera, I have tripod, I have a light, a ring light, I've got a sister who is very talented at photography. She's only like 16, but she's very good at it. I want to do like a few photo shoots, kind of like a little bit of modeling, and get her to take some photos. The only problem is that it's just currently extremely hot. You don't really want to be going outside, so that's the only issue. I'm not sure where I'm going to take photos, but yeah, that's the goal. So to make my Instagram look a bit better. Because yeah, I like to start creating more Instagram reels if possible. I really hate creating reels though. Personally, I don't know why. I love creating YouTube videos and editing and stuff. I love all that, but when it comes to Instagram reels, I just hate it. But I know that that's the thing that kind of gets your Instagram profile a bit more out there. But I might talk to one of my friends who does a lot of Instagram reels and get some advice. So the other thing that it comes under career is that I want to volunteer for a mental health or disability agency or organization. I'm not probably ready to get a job right now, but obviously I want to get a job probably in the next 2 years. So I do want to volunteer just to get some experience, to get more confidence, to feel like I'm contributing to society and something in which I feel like I'm actually making a change. So I have actually made steps towards this already. I have filled out an application form for a youth reference group that is in my local area, where they have people from, I think it's 15 to 25, and you come together and you come up with different ideas for the local community, and you even can go to Parliament and actually present to your local MP. You can go to schools and do programs with the kids. It's quite involved and is something that I looked into that looked really, really interesting. So I would love to be a part of that. I filled out the application form. The second thing that I also filled out was my local hospital services, so Queensland Health. They have a lived experience reference group, which basically means if you're a current or in the past 2 years a patient of any sort of mental health Queensland Health Service, you can possibly go onto this kind of like board where you use your lived experience and your experience being in the different Queensland Health Services, and you come up with different solutions for issues, maybe come up with things that people could do while they're in the psychiatric hospital, or like come up with just different ideas of it's what I'm really passionate about. What I want to do as a career is advocating for people and their rights and equality, and just creating change within the mental health sector locally, and being able to outreach and help our wider community when it comes to mental illnesses and disabilities and things like that. This one, you do actually get paid. So when you do go on this board, you do get paid. I had a friend who does it, and she told me about it, and she gave me like the pamphlet, and I had it for like months and I never did anything about it, and then I suddenly was just like, this is something I really want to do. So again, I filled out the application form. I did it yesterday, so we'll see what happens with that. But it would be really great if I could volunteer and then have this as just a side thing. Honestly, I'm not really doing it for the money, but I mean, money is great. But I think it'd just be really exciting and really fun, and something I'm very passionate about. Okay, so the next thing comes under just like general like fun things that I want to do. So I want to go horse riding again because I haven't been for a very long time. I was thinking of going with my auntie and my cousin again, because we did do our trail ride like a few years ago and it was really fun in Cairns. So I'm gonna see if maybe I can do that again, because I really want to go horse riding desperately. I want to go on a sister road trip, or maybe like a road trip with my friends. I'm not sure. Sister road trip would probably work out better. But yeah, I just want to go somewhere like close-ish, and go with my sisters and drive there and stay at like a nice little hotel and go swimming go shopping, you know, do that type of stuff. The next one is that I want to have a romantic relationship. And I'm not going to go into this because it's private and personal, but yeah, basically I'm just looking for a long-term romantic relationship. So yeah, that's another thing. I think that is everything. It is. So those are my goals. I didn't have too many, but I didn't want to overwhelm myself. A lot of these goals I have actually put some steps in place to actually achieve them already, just within the last month. So that's really great. It gives me a lot more confidence that I'll be able to achieve them. And if I don't achieve them within the next year, that is totally fine. There is no set time limit technically when it comes to goals. Things happen in life that are unavoidable, but that's just a brief outline of what I, would prefer to do. So thank you guys for watching. Please comment your goals or New Year's resolutions down below, and I would love to hear them. And thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in my next one.